All right, welcome back to day 61. And on day 61, I want to talk about effortless attraction. You know how I come up with this topic to talk about, or yap? I love that word, yapping. I just sit in front of the computer, and then basically the idea just comes through my head. It's completely random. We can say it even spontaneous because I didn't really think about it. I just sit down and, like, you know what? I will talk about effortless attraction. And what is it? So, just to give you background, I started to doing a lot of businesses from very young age, from 17 years old. So I started from dropshipping, then I came to no, I started from Amazon FBA, then I went to dropshipping, and then I went to trading crypto, and then dropshipping again, and then basically content creation, kind of influencer, and then basically a media buyer. So it's like I did a lot of things, and I was always really forcing things in my life. Basically, forcing to do to no, forcing to achieve something. To achieve something, to get something, right? To get money, to get recognition, to get fame, to get everything I want in life. And actually, I got a lot of things in my life, and I still felt anxious, lost, unhappy. And I realized very important. Oh, of course, and also when I forced too much, I even got panic attacks, which you cannot really do anything. You just having such a anxious thoughts, and you can't even eat. Yeah, so that's how bad it was, and my body was screaming to just stop it. If I think about it, after like when I forced things in my life, I didn't really achieve anything more than if I would just relax and just did what I can. And I know like there's like a grind hustle to basically work as much as possible, to grind, to achieve, to prove, and people really love that. But what actually happens? Like think about it. What actually happens when you grind, strive to achieve something, to prove something to someone? You're becoming unhappy because you're not working for yourself. You're not doing for yourself. You're chasing a goal. And imagine you think, how we say it, just imaginary things that something will make you happy when you arrive at that station. But what really happens that the desire to achieve something will never stop. When you achieve something, you will want more. You'll want more, 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 more. It will never be enough because even like for example with a girl, you can always have a better girl. You can always achieve better physique. You can always earn more money. There always will be some person who has more something. Maybe some person will be like smarter than you. So there's always to achieve something more. And I recently watched like an interesting video about Japan society. So Japan society has a low desire. Basically, I was in Japan, and I noticed that people don't really want or do anything, so they just like really not buy anything, and it's like they're good as it is. And it comes like a question: desire keeps us moving, right? But too much desire, like then it creates unhappiness because you're always comparing yourself to other people. And my idea was to use like a book, Power versus Force, because I read this book, and if you're interested in spiritual and psychological things, we can also read that thing. But the thing is that the less you use force in your life, the more will come. I can give you the best example when you're chasing the girl. When you chase the girl, your dream girl, what happens when you force attraction, it usually never works because you're forcing. But when you, for example, using power, power comes when you upgrade your character. You're emotionally stable. You're having your own goals. You're just overall complete in yourself. You're starting to attract other people. I mean, like other girls to your life because they see that you don't really need anyone, and then they want to become a part of your life. That's very similar with anything in life. For example, I don't really force anything right now, and a lot of job opportunities come to my life, business ideas. Like literally, I'm doing. I'm not forcing anything. Like I'm just waking up and I'm thinking like, all right, what I want to do today. Like I want to maybe some read book more, maybe want to work more, maybe want to learn about media buying more, what do I want to do more. And then I just decide, all right, I want to figure out myself today more. That's fine. Okay, I'll do that. I'm not like doing like force I need to do something media buying, I need to hire some people, I need to do that. Nah, I'm just like what I want to do, where's my basically intuition and feeling goes to, that's what I'm doing. And that usually really works out because I really achieved my all of my dreams and I'm achieving it right now. As I said, like in my previous video, I wanted to go to Boracay. In 30 days, I achieved that. I'm bought myself the tickets. I have money. It's all good. So that's how fast your like life goals can complete when you just let it happen. And for example, with media buying for like Upwork, you can see I just got one job, then I sent a couple proposals. I got second job. I didn't really force. I just like sent couple proposals basically, and I get like good jobs. And now I'm at that point that I basically get invited to jobs. Like, look, media buyer, 6-figure job. Like, come on, I can earn a 6-figure salary just by doing absolutely nothing. Like, yeah, of course, they don't need to work, right? But even right now, like, if they hire me, it's okay. If they don't, it's also okay. It's like I don't really like worry too much, and that's very hard for me because all my life I was always forcing to do something, and now to basically trust life and give all the control basically to life and destiny, it's very hard for me because I know that I'm a control freak. I want to control, I want to push, I want to work, I want to basically just grind. But also I have another part like where I need to let it happen. And this is always like these two parts conflicting with each other, but I'm trying to nurture them more with like let it happen more. And it won't come overnight. It's actually a long process that will take us some time. It's like long work with yourself that actually to allow things happen to your life, not force it, and to allow it. And that's why I call it effortless attraction because people will want to work with you. You'll be happier, you'll be smarter. And even today, I watched interesting video about how Danish people switched to 4 day work week, and their productivity is still same. So they work less, they earn same as USA, and they feeling much happier. They have more time. They're much more free because even when you think about it, if you actually go to your computer, you can actually work for 4 hours, right? You can work for 4 hours, like using your brain like full and without any distractions and actually really eating healthy, working out, 4 hours max. And then you have like 1 hour, 30 minutes just to basically do like medium tasks, like we're not required out of brain power. And still, if you do this 6 times a week, you'll be tired. Like you'll feel always like you're pushing yourself. You understand? And even for me, like I work 6 times a week and I feel the tiredness. Not always, but if I let's say if I sleep a little bit worse or I eat a little bit shit food or I don't work out as much, banned. I instantly feel it. Like I instantly feel like I'm tired, and that's not okay. So you need to allow it. Allow it, man. And I think it's very important to understand that you won't force really anything in your life. I know like there's like Andrew Tate's, Iman Gadzhi, and other kind of YouTubers that, and also Instagram, you'll see your friends on Reels, maybe if you watch, that people just glamorize pushing, forcing everything. Like even like some actors or some famous people that they say, oh, look, I grind this and this, I did this and this. Like, but you have to understand that their talent in their own field, like you can have like 100 people doing the same thing and he will still win because he's just a natural talent in that. I cannot do that. Maybe I can. I don't want to downplay myself, but I cannot be the best actor right now, right? It's like for me, it's even too late because I'm not maybe good at acting, but maybe I'm good at thinking, like more like reading psychological things, and that's where you have to find more your own place, and then basically be the best at that place. Like you have to find your own strengths and be like that character, like with that strength. You cannot be entertained. You cannot be Among Us. You cannot be the famous influencer or YouTuber you watch. Yes, it's nice to compare yourself and strive for more, but if you are obsessed with that kind of success, you'll never attract it because, like, it's same as you're being obsessed with some girl that girl will think that you're a freak. That same thing that happens in life. Life sees you as a freak because you're not living your own life. You're living someone else's life that they just made a beautiful picture and you think that, oh, I'll dry Lambo, will just have Rolexes, and I just meet with people. Nah, bro, you're going to grind, you're going to cry, you'll have legal issues, you'll have a lot of people problems, you'll have so many problems, you'll just encounter with so many things. And it was very interesting that I had like a conversation with like one of the guys on Upwork, and he's like a younger kid, and I instantly saw that he's just maybe watched too much Entertainer or something like that. But I was like, it's okay, I don't judge. But the thing is that I can see that he asked me like, why, if you have like such a lot of experience in dropshipping and media buying, like why you don't create your own company? And I straight up said, I don't want it. I just don't want it because the responsibilities are very high. Like people want money. People want just a glamorous life, but you don't want any responsibilities with that. It's just so crazy that people think that I can just get quick money, quick money. Oh, he just gives me that money. He just gives me that money, and boom, I will just disappear. Like I'll just outsource to someone, like to do something. Like, bro, are you thinking straight with your head? Do you really think that someone will just pay you money and you will do nothing? Like, come on, just be logical at least a little bit. You won't do that, and the universe itself, it can sense your acts. If you do bad things in your life, like the karma will get you. The one way or another way you're gonna pay for that. So that's why with dropshipping, one of the ways I stopped dropshipping because I just felt bad. Like I know, like I oversell these products, and they don't get any good product. They don't happy. A lot of customers are just complaining, like you're just selling shit products, and what you want to pretend that you're some god, that you're some rich man, like a businessman. You're like, oh, you're so cool. You're making some 10K or 20K a month. Come on, you're nothing. You're selling shit to people. You're disappointing people. You're doing harm to people. Like, just wake up. It's not like is people going crazy or what? Like, just understand that not everything just revolves around the money. Like, what if everyone just wants to scam you? Like, think about it, and they have zero shits about you. You go into a health clinic and just give you some random drugs that won't heal you. Like how you would feel it, like if your mom is dying, I don't know, and just basically, uh, some doctor gives you some scammy product that it will heal. Like like it's just crazy, and you're doing the same thing with other people, just lower scale. Like if you're stealing, let's say, uh, some, let's say, biscuits from the shop, you're still a stealer. Doesn't matter if you steal from the bank or from the small shop, you're still a stealer. You're still doing the same thing. So think about it. I know I yacked a little bit, but I think it's important to mention about it, and I hope I can make in the future more kind of these things. So don't trust me, live much happier and longer and overall better. No, I cannot promise that. Sorry, but yeah, I hope you get the idea. I'll see you tomorrow.